Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some Wild Beyond the Witchlight, episode 43, aptly named Our Wish. Very appropriate for this time. This is, well, before I go anything else, hey, players, how you doing? How's it going?
Hello.
Pretty good.
Good. Long weekend. Let's go.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Yay.
brother.
it's Thanksgiving weekend, so yeah, good times there. Some of us still got to go to work Friday, but, I mean, it is what it is, right?
Not if
Yeah.
you took vacation.
That's true. If you took vacation, you're good to go. You
Yours
guys are
off?
at the end of this journey finally that we've been doing for man, I don't know. It's been at least a year, right? You wanna
I
know how
can
long
tell
we've been
us.
doing this?
I can actually
I
tell
think
us.
so.
Our first session was September 14th of 2022.
September 4th. Oh, so just slightly over a year. Nice.
Yep.
That's actually
I
not
date
bad.
my notes.
We only took like 10 weeks off.
True. That's not that many compared to many other D&D games. So good on y'all for that.
Yeah.
But we're not quite done yet. There's a little bit more to do tonight that's going to shape the future of each of your characters. And I mean that in a sincere way as I can, depending on what you guys do tonight. So I suppose without any more commentating on that, let's go ahead and jump into it with a recap. Who's going to tell me what happened last time?
That's gonna be me.
All right, you.
Good
Let's
old,
hear it, Larry.
good old Larry. Um. Oh yeah, we had started out. Yeah, we were in the library, and after we left the library, we went and explored some more of the rest of the palace. We found a room with a mirror that seemed to show us something that we must desire. I assume if this is the Palace of Heart's Desire, that was the Mirror of Heart's Desire. Um, and then we also found upstairs a banshee that was eerily frozen in time, but staring at us the entire time. It was very creepy, but we just moved past that, and just eventually worked our way back to. Wait. Oh yeah, we found the mechanical dance room upstairs, past the balcony of the dining room, and in that room there were these statues of surrounding a statue of Zybilna, and the statue of Zybilna was holding some powerful magical item that we took and had to fight off some guardian, but Poppy attuned to it and turned into like a wooden marionette, but it also made her wiser, I think. And then we
Yes.
yeah. So we went back to Eliwick. After that, there was nothing left of the palace to explore, so we
Sorry.
settled in and we posted up around the room as best as we thought we could, and Rain freed Zybilna from the frozen in time magic, and right off the rip, she was just losing control, apparently fighting with her dual personality, and while the one entity was trying to hold off the other, Eliwick was still trying to work on the cauldron, and she started attacking us, so we had to fight back, and it was a long, crazy battle of the cauldron transporting us through all these different realms. We saw some crazy, I think they were, yeah, the hippo people on some spaceship. They started shooting at us because we invaded their ship, and we ended up back at the Witchlight Carnival at some point too, where we had where I remember eating cupcakes with Sal and Baka and Richard all those weeks ago, and
Seems like forever ago.
yeah, forever ago. And we managed to subdue Zybilna and Eliwick after it felt like forever. Managed to contain whatever was going on with the cauldron, and the battle ended. And pretty exhausted after that, so Zybilna said something about giving us a wish, but we just needed to rest. And she made her guest rooms available to us, and we went to bed after all of that. After that crazy fight, we finally got the rest.
Yeah, the battle ended with you guys, and just almost immediately after, her wound started sealing, and she perked up and just casually apologized, as if she had just let. Oops, that was a my bad type deal, and fortunately
Oops,
that
my
was
bad, guys.
that was the end of that though, and you guys did end up. She did offer you a wish, to which you were kind of put on the spot. You had a quick debate amongst each other, and then she recommended perhaps you sleep on it tonight, wake up in the morning, and we can discuss it further. So you guys did go to the guest rooms. Go ahead and do a long rest on each of your character sheets. You slept through the night, so you got all your stuff back. And we're going to go ahead and start right at that point. Larian, you have inspiration for this session. The most likely last inspiration of the Witchlight campaign. Use it wisely, sir.
I'm gonna use it to. I have a special use for it.
All right. So, you guys are on the upper floors right now, each in your respective rooms. I went ahead and assumed what color-coded room you guys would probably have gone to. I apologize if I'm wrong on that. But you're all waking up in this nice bed in this fresh room that looked like it was cleaned before you even arrived up here. There's not much else going on in these areas other than just having a few graphics depicting fairies and fey creatures on the window panes and being a very nice upkept room. But I suppose I should go ahead and throw it to you guys. What would you like to do?
I'm in the blue room.
I'm in the green room, baby.
This is like a bluish green.
Also, I was so tired,
Oh.
I didn't shut the door on my way.
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah,
that,
just kinda-
that was me. All your doors should be shut.
Hey, Sal.
All right.
How'd I get in the red room?
Ah, Julian. Oh God, he's.
He's sleeping next to you.
Julian
He was in the
stands
corner.
up from the floor and walks towards you.
I didn't see you in the corner there.
Anyway,
Eliwick actually comes outside from the white room, stretching a bit, and says, "Oh, that was nice. I needed that. Pleasant after what y'all have been through. And, well, I guess me too."
Oh, do we get a long rest, baby?
Everyone got a long rest.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
that was quite something else, but. All right.
Guess
did it.
who's back and better than ever?
Can't believe we did it, but we actually did it.
All right, have we decided on our wish? I know we slept on it.
Well, I kind of already got what I wanted.
Yeah, I think I have an idea for us.
All right, let's go downstairs then.
let's get our wish.
Wish,
All of you
wish.
start to head to the spiral staircase leading back down to the first floor. And I'm going to go ahead and just
Box formation.
take us down there.
Good old cube.
Hit him with the phalanx.
Are all the doors just open now?
No. You see a lion's head symbol at the top, and the door is currently shut.
Oh,
Open it up.
yeah, that was the last one we had the crown on, right?
It opens
Yeah.
right up with ease.
Who the hell is this?
As you walk in, you see a host of things going on in this room. As before, you see two drow standing along the walls at attention. They look your way as you walk in, but say nothing. A woman leaning on a wall a little bit further away sees you walk in and will remark, "Oh, look, they're up. How nice." And you see a gentleman standing near Zabelna up to the north, amongst a bunch of pixies that seem to be going through the rubble and organizing it off to the side a bit. Almost like they're preparing to get construction attempts ready to start repairing the damage that had been done to the walls. The character you see standing near Zabelna, though, looks like this.
Oh,
It's
it's the butler.
I was gonna call
Oh.
it Withers, but it's not.
Thinnings?
Withers. Yeah, Thinnings.
He's cool looking.
Yeah, he is.
What's up, Thinnins?
The creature turns to you when you say his name and looks at you in surprise a bit and then says, "It's you. I apologize for not revealing myself before."
Man, we had some good secrets for you, too.
While I do appreciate a secret, I'm more glad that the League is gone.
Yeah, they were easy. Anyway, it's time for a wish.
As Belna turns to you as well, as you all enter and walk up to her and go, "Oh, it's you lot again. Good morning. You slept well, I hope."
I've
Yeah.
slept about in quite a while.
Well, normally I apologize. I don't greet mortals while I'm surveying damaging construction. Please. And she walks around you and starts walking to her throne, which is actually under the lion's head icon on the map, and then takes a seat.
Ray just does a whole bunch of consecutive flips down the
Somersaults
hall.
and shit.
You're really meant for the carnival, aren't you, Rain?
Backhand spring.
Hell yeah.
Should probably get you back there someday.
So, regarding a wish, it is still on the table for you. One for you as a whole, not individually, as a friendly reminder. And also, you may keep a few of the items you've taken from my castle, but there are two in particular I'd really like back. One I, not to be rude, will have back, and the other up for debate.
What items?
Yeah, it was. Well, I'll pull on the snow. I'll already have Snicker Snack out and ready to go.
Snicker Snack is one, yes, and the other one that there could be some wiggle room is the item that turned our friend here to a marionette, and she motions towards Hoppy.
Do I still look like a marionette?
Yes.
I don't want this.
Well, I told you the cure, dear. If you'd like to bring me those flowers, I'll gladly take them.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
She just
Can't
kind
you
of
just take the orb?
If she gives you the flowers, she gets to keep the orb.
Well, no, the flowers is just to break the curse. It's a method of magic, a pattern you must go through to achieve results. I cannot simply just whisk this curse. Well, I take that back. I could if that was your wish, but gathering some black roses from the garden seems so much more efficient.
I have a black rose in my bag and I give it to Hoppy. Here's one.
Yeah, we'll go grab those for you after. I guess we take care of this wish. And I guess, well,
I take that rose and hold on to it.
yeah, I do have one of your, like, talking weapons.
I know.
When I give you back Snicker Snack, could I possibly take a greatsword from that room instead?
You may.
Okay, and, well, do you want it now, or should I go put it back in your vault for you? How do you want to do this?
How does this work?
Yeah, I'm holding it out to you.
You can hand Snicker Snack to me.
Yeah, take a step forward and hand it to her.
She takes it with both hands and just holds it on her for a moment. And then you see her take it, almost like she's going to sheath it on her back, but when she puts her hand behind her head and lets go, the sword vanishes.
Hell yeah.
Neat! I know someone who can do that.
So just a couple questions, if you don't mind, before the wish. They're not wish related; they're Fey realm related. If you're okay with answering some of them.
Sure, why not?
Just some odd things we've noticed along the way. When kids would get hit here, they would disappear. Where would the kids disappear to?
Oh,
The
dear.
children.
That's something I need to take care of. I do not like the idea of children being hurt in my realms, so the entire realm has an enchantment placed upon it to where if anyone of a certain youth is wounded, they're teleported to a pocket dimension of sorts, a safe one, with food, beverage, and comfort, but they can't leave until I free them. I can only imagine how many are there now.
Yeah.
A lot. A couple
What-
of puppets too.
Quite a few, at least.
May or
Possibly-
may not be cursed.
Possibly Molliver, unless your contract with the Valor's Call would have sent them back anyway, out of the pocket dimension. I'm not really. It seems like the Valor's Call all got sent back to wherever they came from, but not totally for sure. They just kind of disappeared.
We did have a contract. If they completed their end, regardless of my intervention, then it would have been fulfilled automatically.
Cool.
Even if one of them was in that pocket dimension, they'd just go back wherever they were supposed to.
Wouldn't matter where, unless
Okay.
they were really, really far away. No, I don't think it would matter where.
Do you know why your one sister wanted to hoard all the children?
My one sister. Oh.
I think it
The
was
toy one, I'm forgetting her name. Scabatha. Yeah, she was like trying to hoard the children.
She has a soft spot for children in a way to where she thinks that if she finds a child, they must be with her, otherwise it's more dangerous out there on their own. Her methods are unsightly at times, but typically she took care of the children.
Yeah, I suppose, but not in the most humane of ways, I say.
You kind of make them like work on her toys or whatever.
They did seem very scared.
Also, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, the owners of the carnival, do they have some kind of connection with you?
The Witchlight Carnival. I'm aware of what the carnival is, but I don't have any such dealings with the owners.
Okay, just curious. It's just interesting that there's portals there that come to the Fey realm.
Prismere specifically.
Yes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we ended up in.
Might be dealing with your sisters, though.
This is something I'll need to verify then.
Cool. All right. I'm sure there's other mysteries I'm blanking on now, though. But thank you for your knowledge. Actually, the Fey realm isn't as bad as I thought it was when I first came here. But I guess now that you're in charge, the order will be in place. Oh yeah. Since you've been gone, I feel like a lot of the laws have been broken about hospitality and stealing. I'm sure they're all going to be back in effect, correct?
Well, of course. I set those laws for a reason, and I know when they're broken.
Yeah, and I look at Hoppy and like, there's a group of Harrigans that might need a little bit of re-education on the rules.
What are you looking at me for?
Not you in particular.
I'm familiar with these heron guns you speak of. Perhaps a quick dip in the bath would be good for them.
I agree.
Oh, speaking of dip in a bath, the unicorns. Where do you know of Eladon?
Eladon. The name does ring familiar. From thither, was it?
Yeah, I believe so. He was the one. It was his horn that was used, I think, to. Well, it was at least used to free everybody from magic. That you were frozen to time. I think it had something to do with, the original situation of you being frozen. But I'm not sure where the unicorn is now.
Well, I hope he's all right. I wouldn't want to have a unicorn just go missing. I suppose I can have someone look into that as well. Have you seen anything that looks like a unicorn?
But there's another unicorn.
That's not already a unicorn, I suppose I should say.
Anything that's looked like a unicorn? I don't think so.
Do we sell the unicorn horn?
Make a
Yeah, I
health check,
think
Larian.
I think you would have it. Am I recalling something about Fae?
Not Fae specifically, no. This is just a memory.
Okay.
Nice.
Ooh.
You think back to any other unicorn-like thing you could have seen in the past, and you vaguely remember. I don't know if you specifically would have seen it at one point. Maybe when she was flying overhead back in I forget the name of the place, the Stormy Fey realm place.
Oh,
I
Uh,
know.
She was riding what looked like a rocking horse.
Rocking horse.
Oh yeah.
what is? Oh yeah, actually, one of your. Yeah, it was Scabatha. She had a rocking horse that I suppose could have been a unicorn if it had a horn and wasn't wooden.
You didn't see it up close, did you?
Didn't we see
Oh,
it?
Hoppy.
We went
I
out.
saw it.
Sal did.
Somebody-
I saw it up close.
Yeah.
Hoppy, you would
'Cause, yeah,
remember then, if you saw it up close on its head, there is a wooden circle right in the middle of its forehead that seemed out of place, with nothing poking out.
Son of a bitch, we walked right by it.
Had a
Wow.
circle on its forehead.
Oh,
I
So I'm
suppose
guessing-
you may have found that unicorn already then.
So I guess I have the horn of that unicorn then. I pulled out of my bag. Essentially.
And
Maybe.
she just
I
looks at
think
what
you
you're
still have it.
holding.
I mean, this is what I use to free you.
If you find said rocking horse, place that on its head and it may undo what magics have been done to it.
Hmm.
we should go pay a visit to Scabatha then and get Eladon back for the
Why?
other unicorn.
I don't
I
think
think
you'll
I
don't
find
remember.
Scabatha at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
she
they went
went
to
to a
her-
furnace.
Oh yeah, that's right. I
Well,
forgot.
wouldn't her rocking horse be here if she traveled here?
That sounds
Oh.
right to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, also, sorry, we're asking you.
So that means
annoying-
it's somewhere in the castle.
yes.
Where the carriages?
Sorry to keep asking these questions, but just, this place is just so interesting. There was a throne on top of a mountain that had my name on it or my surname on it. And I sat on it and I saw a bunch of like different what seemed like different lifelines. Do you know anything about that?
I think you're speaking of the astronomer's throne. You sat on it and you said you saw other. What now?
Like it seemed like other universes, like a group of 4 that was similar to us but not exactly us, at different stages, like some old, some young. Also there was a woman who looked very much like me, that looked like she was stopped like in some kind of prison cell.
It sounds to me what you may have seen were. Well, I should ask. You said a woman that looks like you. Did you feel familiarity with any of these characters?
Her the most. There was another character with blonde hair and was an elf. I felt connected to him.
He was literally traveling with me.
Yeah, that it was with Sal.
You can he can literally take out that person's skull right now.
And we
Oh.
determined that might be some kind of distant cousin of mine. But this woman, she looked like a Genasi as well. I seemed very connected to her.
I can tell you now, I'm not the creator of this throne. It's been in my realm for quite some time. It's been there since I've arrived. It sounds to me like you've seen past reflections of maybe other blood-connected relatives of sorts in the future, in the past, in this dimension, in another dimension, in a far realm, in the Sword Coast. Just, it sounds like you saw your family. But then, there, and now.
Interesting. Well, I'm adopted, so never met my real mom or parents or real family. But I got the Rosses, so. And they're dead, I guess. But I guess I got Sal and Larry. And Hoppy.
You're a good bud.
Yeah, thanks.
I kind of like twiddle the unicorn horn around in my hand. Interesting. Cool. Now I feel really awkward.
I'll look around everybody. All right. Time. I guess we're ready for the wish then, right?
hmm
Well, I guess I'll look around at everybody again. I wish for us just to be stronger. We have so much still to do. Rain has a family we have to find, and Poppy has a home we have to get back to, and Sal has a past that we need to learn about. And I need to be able to protect them, and we need to be able to protect each other. So I just wish for us to be stronger, better at what we're already capable of, and yeah, just better than we are now.
Kind and gentle Larian. I'm familiar with what you have. And she looks over towards Julian as well, then back to you. And I'm aware of what you've been through. All of you, to an extent. I know that you're normally the thoughtful type. You think before acting, you try to use your minds and wits to overcome. Yet you ask me such a vague wish, I can only imagine why. Make you stronger. Sure, I could make your muscles larger. I could make you run faster. I could make you smarter. I could make you not exist to where your pinnacle of strength is met because there can be no higher. There are so many ways to interpret such a question. Surely you have more to that.
I mean, I can't speak for how the others want to be stronger, but I want to be more dexterous.
I'm afraid I'm only granting one wish. If all of you start telling me you want bigger muscles in your arms, and that one wants the ability to jump higher, and that one wants the ability to be more logical, that's more multiple wishes.
What about there's something that we're able to consume or use that is able to boost our strength in an individual way?
She puts her hand on her chin, and you see her in thought for a moment. She tilts her head and looks away. A fruit, perhaps, that you digest, and then it enhances you in some way, but we could skip the fruit entirely and we're back to square one. I feel like we're just adding another step to the same process.
But it's personalized. It helps us maybe you help us reach our potential.
Can we just get a basket of this fruit?
I don't think I could just give you a basket, but I suppose I could create a fruit that would try to draw forth your deepest desire, but I should warn... Oh, Kim, just for... Wiko is like slamming the door like 9 times. I'm sorry. I'm staring at her. I'm trying to think. Oh, I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. I'm going back. This fruit would be fully dependent on each of you. You would have to have a strong attachment to what you truly want when you consume it. If you don't, or if your thoughts sway, or if perhaps you think, oh, dear me, of something negative while eating it, the results could be quite the opposite. I believe I'm capable of making something like that, but again, the end result would rely on you. Is that your wish?
There'd be a fruit for each of us?
I could give each of you one. The same exact type. The result's only different based on what
What's the flavor?
Contenders.
I suppose
I
I could.
didn't say that out loud. Sorry. I didn't mean to ruin it. Sorry, Jimmy.
No, you're good. You're good.
I turn over towards Ellywig, and I'm like, Ellywig, we're here because of you. Do you have any input on the matter? We didn't even consider what you might want.
Oh no. I'm good. I actually I was just kind of sticking around out of curiosity. I was gonna head out right after this.
Okay. You're
Uh,
cool.
Julian actually chimes in a bit. I'm actually all right as well. If anything, I owe you a wish based on what you've done for me thus far. So please, and he motions towards you.
MVP Julian.
Yeah, don't worry, Julian. You paid it back. You really helped out big time in the end.
He gives a light smile and nods.
So it would be a fruit that helps us unlock our deepest desire by opening some kind of gate into our potential or something along that line, correct?
For your body, yes.
For our body, yep. It would have, so hypothetically, say like my biggest desire, which is not true, but say my biggest desire was to, you know, be the greatest, the I don't know what I'm saying. Skip me, sorry.
All right.
I think Rain helped formulate a better physical interpretation of what I was saying. Yeah, I think that will help us achieve our goals for what we're trying to do.
Yeah, and we all know what we want. Well, I say let's do it.
So just out of character, so you guys know what you're signing up for here. The way this would work is when you consume this item, you would have to make a roll, and the DC would be easy, so the chances are you'll succeed, but there's a chance of failure, and failure can do the opposite of what you desire.
Chaos, baby. Let's let it ride.
I agree. Let's do it.
Fuck it. We want the fruit.
I mean, last chance. Do you ever brought up planeswalking? No. All right.
Can you get us a mouse that can sniff cheese from 5 miles away?
Oh, we don't want the mouse.
We said no to the mouse.
So
Lose
Box
the
to
mouse.
also out of character. I suppose when your character's thinking of what they want, in this case, it sounds like you're looking for some sort of stat boost or a feat of some sort.
Well, I guess if you're making it, since it's like our desire, I guess it depends if they wanted something else. Even I'm gonna be going for some stat.
I think we're thinking stat boost.
I think
maybe
everybody kind of agreed with the stat.
Yeah.
a +2.
Yeah, I got everybody hungry for some stats. Let's go.
Then I'll say if you succeed your roll, in that case, you can either take the equivalent of leveling up to like 4 or 8. So you can gain 2 stats or a feat. If you succeed.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Zabilna looks at you all one last time and says, so this fruit of your desire, that's what you all wish for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Very well. And she stands up from her throne and holds her hands in front of her and slowly pulls them out and starts focusing as she casts Wish.
They're all carrots.
That's a wall of text.
Yeah. It is.
You chime that in at the end and get the idea, like in a Doctor Strange movie, where like, Peter, stop talking.
Yeah, at the very end.
He injected at the last moment, and she's like, "Wait, what?" And then it just happens.
And now there's just 4 individual carrots right in front of us.
A golden aura starts floating between both of her hands and enveloping her body. As you see materialize in front of you, 4 individual fruits appear out of nowhere as seeds, and around them starts growing this golden purple hue berry, about the size of your fist, each one of them, until they fully form, and you see Zabilna slowly almost like she's struggling a bit, pushing her hands together until all the fruits gather in between both of her hands. Then she opens her eyes again and says, "Whew. One wish. Complete. Sorry, it's always a bit straining doing those, but these are yours now." And she holds 4 golden purplish berries in her hands.
Grab it.
I will take one.
I will also take one.
I take one.
Can you eat a berry as a puppet? Do we need to cure you first?
I really,
Probably
really
work towards that.
don't want to eat this right now. I need 4 more flowers.
So-
I've still been holding the other little black flower in my hand.
You're already probably aware of this, but what I've given you is a very powerful little berry. It will not expire, and if you so choose, you don't even have to eat it. You could give it to someone else. You could sell it. You could do whatever you wish with it. But just
I
know
pop it in
that-
my mouth.
and she, as you it
Don't
goes to her
eat the
mouth, she
seed!
says, "Consequences."
As he swallows the whole thing, seed and all.
Tastes like boysenberry.
Rain, I need you
Here we go, start it off.
to make a DC 10 dexterity check. Wait, I'm sorry. It's a DC 8. DC 8.
We're alive.
You consume your berry, Rain, and feel yourself swelling with knowledge. You gain stats or feat. You choose them. You choose, buddy.
Oh, well, let me roll it again. But cool.
Well, I was gonna. I'll wait for Hoppy to be. You just want to get your roses and then eat yours, right? Yeah, I'll at least
Gather
wait.
some roses.
I was gonna
My
like
AC
cheers it or something, but I guess hurrah!
my AC is 20 now.
Jesus.
Thank,
It's a big AC.
thank you, Zabilna.
Builder, that was great. I started just doing flips.
Your AC is 20. Holy shit.
I'm glad it worked out for you.
What have I done?
I'm gonna tell
Like-
everyone the good world of Sibilna.
What I agree to, guys. Oh, God. That's fine.
Oh, Sibilna, if we ever find ourselves back in the Fey realm, will we ever be able to stop by and say hello?
It would be pleasant to catch up and chat if you ever did end up back in my realms.
Hell yeah.
Do we need to go find the flowers? Or can we just say,
Do you want to spend 30 minutes going out and getting them flowers coming back?
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Okay, in that
Yeah.
case, I'm going to sum up a bunch of stuff. You go to exit the palace, and you can see everything is unfrozen now. You see pixies buzzing around, assessing damage in other areas of the keep. Various creatures enjoying the courtyard now, as it should be enjoyed, water flowing peacefully. There's still a bunch of people outside at that tent. Looks like they're waiting for an audience as well. They're still waiting at the moment. But you are able to gather enough black roses to form a bouquet and start making your way back inside.
All right, wait. I take a peek up. I look above me. Nothing's coming down yet, right?
No.
All right, we're good. We're good. I've still got time. All right, let's go. Let's go. I'm like rushing, like with the flowers in my hands, like waddling back and forth as fast as I can.
All right, yeah, and you make it back to in front of the building. Y'all all line back up. And about this point, actually,
Oh,
you
yeah,
can
right.
come back, Hoppy. This is when Eliwick is going to make her exit. As she sees you, comes back and says, "And you're going to turn back to normal. Good. That's great. You guys, oh boy, you guys have all been lifesavers. I'm so glad you came here and did what I tried to ask you to do, and I think failed early on, but got here anyhow. Things just worked out."
Got us in the right direction, at least.
I still don't know who you are, but sure.
You got some of us in the right direction.
Yeah, a couple of us.
Well, I'm, yeah, I told you my name, didn't I? I'm Eliwick Tumblestrom.
Planeswalker.
Yeah. Yeah, that means a lot to me. Definitely.
Well, I
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
say I
I
was
don't-
famous. Jeez. All right, well, I guess that's that. Thanks again for all your help. I suppose we'll probably never see each other again. So wherever you go in life, hope it works out well for you.
Me too, and I guess hopefully we don't see each other because that would probably mean things are bad.
Eliwick just smiles and nods at you as she turns around and walks away. And you see her hold her hand down towards the ground, and she casts Plane Shift.
Bye, Eliwick. I love you. Thank you. Bye.
You see her phase through the floor and vanish.
She's gone. Just like that. Never heard from again.
Does she have to make a savings throw?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Her charisma is like 30.
Technically, yes, but her charisma's like, yeah, she has higher than a +10. I'll tell you that.
She's a bard.
Okay.
It's a planeswalker bard.
Auto success.
She doesn't fail. If she wants you to be charmed to do something, you damn it, she'll convince you to do it. Alright, yeah, so we got all the roses, right?
I give Sibilna all the flowers. Or the roses.
All right, you hand them to her, and she smiles politely and takes them and thanks you. And when she thanks you, your body returns to flesh, Hoppy, as your marionette status is gone, and you suddenly feel hungry.
Oh, thank God! Here, take this wretched thing!
You just hand the orb to her?
I
You
try
want-
and hand the orb.
Okay.
This thing is cursed! Why would I want this?
What would you be willing to give up for that? Or what would you want for that, Sibylla?
For the orb?
Yeah.
I'd truly rather keep it. I'm not sure what you could offer me. Do you have anything you think you could trade?
Just give her the orb, man. This is her orb.
No, I was about to say I got 46 gold. Well, no. Sorry. I was just
Don't
curious.
tell her I have her unicorn cape, by the way, that I'm wearing.
He said we could keep that.
Yeah, she ain't one of those two things back. I think it's worth a bit more than 46 gold.
Yeah,
No, you can definitely have this thing. It's cursed. I don't want it.
I suppose, if you don't have any material possessions to trade, perhaps your loyalty may suffice?
That's something I wanted to discuss with you about. Seems like
Ooh.
you
Well.
you run a pretty tight ship here, and you seem like you're doing pretty good for this realm. I did have a question though, and a comment, because I would like to offer my loyalty towards you, but I do have some concerns about potentially your past. And once again, this came from your sisters.
She starts
so I'm-
frowning immediately.
Yeah. So I am a little skeptical, but before I can offer my services for you in the future, I have to know. Your sisters mentioned something about you going and conquering different continents or planes.
You see her hair, just a strand of it, just very quickly flicker black for a moment, and then go back to its white shade.
And I mean this with all respects.
And she lets out an exasperated sigh and says, "A past life, I assure you. Gone and then instead of here and now, which is where we are and where we will remain."
And as she does that, I take out the black crystal that I'm holding. And I'm like, I'm sure you're aware that I have this and I was going to return this to you, but I'm sure this has to do with it, correct?
My emotion crystals? A little bit.
Oh yeah.
And I can understand that a past is a past, and that doesn't represent who you are now. You know, I come from a carnival. You should see half the people we have working there and what they used to do. I would like to follow you, but I need to know, what are your plans for the future?
She looks around the room for a moment, and all eyes are actually on her right now. Both of her drow, Thinnings, and the elf woman, y'all don't know the name of yet, is staring at her. And she sort of like she's surveying everything. And then looks back to you, Rain, and says, I wish to continue to explore the possibilities of the Feywilds.
And by exploring them, would you do it at the expense of someone's life?
No, I'd rather not kill anyone if I don't have to. Unless they earn it, of course. And it's not even
That's
killing
fair.
that way, it's more transforming.
That's fair. And for the innocent, do you plan on protecting them if they wander into the Feywild? Or aiding them?
As long as they abide by the laws that I put forth, then they should be fine.
And I agree those are very, very good laws. I turn to the other guys and I'm like, I think you're a pretty just person, Subdilna, regardless of what might have happened in your past. I can't speak for my friends, but I would like to offer you my services for anything you might need in the future. And I kind of bow down to her.
Now.
And that includes anything in regards to the House of Ross. Anyone in my family or whatnot, if I'm able to get connected with them, our services are yours. And I kind of bow down to her.
I do appreciate the gesture, but understand when I ask for loyalty, it's more of a physical loyalty. You mentioned you wanted to keep the orb, yes? Well, if you don't have anything to trade for it, then if I could summon you when I need to do a task or an effort that I need taken care of, I may do so whenever I deem, and you appear and will follow suit. That is the loyalty I seek if you wish to trade.
My face kind of turns red. I was trying to be like her white knight.
Yeah, so,
that could work too.
That's not gonna work for me. I already belong to Bahamut. Praise be.
I was just curious about the orb.
I don't wish to be your
It's
patron, dear Herringun. Just a wielder, and you the tool occasionally.
Nope,
over to
I'm already
Julian.
got one of those. I'm good. And I like hastily like throw the orb in her hand, or not throw it, but like, here, take this, take it.
Out of my hands.
I don't want this anymore.
I still offer my services and the services of House Ross if you need it. Like bowing again.
She looks down to you, Rain, and then asks, do you wish to freely offer yourself to be summoned whenever I deem?
Yes.
Wow, you are a loyal one. If you
I saw
alright with
a
this.
fraction of your power. I could never even remotely be close to that.
She takes the orb from you, Hoppy, and places it in her robes. And she steps down over to Rain. And are you kneeling right now, Rain?
Yeah, and I'm head down and I'm like blushing and sweat's pouring down my face.
Oh my god, are you sure about this?
I'm straight simping, like hardcore. Like this is Amaranth, and I'm a guy who just inherited my grandparents' fucking fortune.
Why?
As she's standing above you, Rain, she asks, will you swear to do my bidding no matter what it may be, no matter when it may be, and no matter where it may be, whenever I deem?
I swear, and House of Ross swears.
Well, I don't think you can swear for others outright like that, but you, on the other hand,
I'm the only remaining member of it. The house is under my control.
She kneels in front of you and puts her hand on your shoulder, and you feel a tingling sensation just right on your neck. And if you guys are looking at Rain, you can actually see a symbol forming on his neck. I can't really describe in the words, but it looks like a symbol you've seen before out in the Feywilds. I can say that much.
Does it look like the one that's on her cheek? On her token?
Oh, yeah, that is in front of me, isn't it? Yes, it does.
Hell yeah, it's a rake.
Yeah, you get a little rake on your neck. And then she stands up and says, "So you have sworn."
Chicken foot.
"I thank you, Reign of House Ross."
Anything, fairy godmother. And I bow.
She turns and steps back up to her throne and says, "Well, it's not often I just give subjects willing to do as much without much in return, but I'll see what I can do for you as well as we establish this relationship."
Hey, having an ally in the Fey realm is a good ally to have.
The rest of you, I apologize for taking more of your time. You may eat your fruits when you wish, or not at all, but when your business is concluded, I wish you well.
You guys should totally join. It's great. We got dental.
No, I think I'm good.
Yeah, it's okay. Thank you again, Zavilna. I'll just.
Oh, wait a minute. Do you know anything about this? And I pull out the golden acorn that I got from when Will died.
You hand her the golden acorn, and she holds it in her hand for a moment and looks at it. "Ah, this is... Tell me, have you ever seen the terrain match your feelings out in the Feywilds? Perhaps you felt sad and you saw what you swear looked like a frowny face on a rock. Or maybe you were happy and suddenly butterflies from nowhere were fluttering about you.
Yeah?
Seen some stuff like that, yeah.
This acorn seems to be a representation of one of those emotions. Perhaps you were... Oh, I feel a hint of sadness from it. Whatever you were doing, it seems to be reflecting on that. If you plant this, it's not going to grow something nice. I can tell you that much." And she holds the acorn out to you.
I take it and go, I know somebody who would like that. And I tuck
Okay.
it back in my shirt.
We cheers with these fruits.
I guess.
Oh, I give her back also her. I'll take out the blue crystal with the Z crack. So you wanted these back, right? Your motion crystals.
Oh, I can make more of those. It's fine.
Oh,
They were
okay,
more
just keep-
symbolic than anything. They do possess a spirit in them, but it's a fairly weak spirit.
What kind of spirit? What do you mean?
Well,
Like a living, like a living person is trapped in here?
I wouldn't necessarily call it a living
A
person.
living person?
I would more call it a copy of a soul. So, if you were to release what's in there, it would think it's truly alive and act as such, but it's merely an image.
Larry's like, there's
Oh,
a real
okay.
person in here?
Alright, gotcha.
What you doing up there, little guy?
Wake up!
Okay. Yeah, I guess,
Oh, man. I just realized we have a group chat page the whole time, too. My bad. Okay, go ahead.
Also, yeah, I wanted to grab one of those great swords from that room before we go.
Sure.
The great sword of. It was just a regular one, right? I think, because the one I had was just regular.
They look
Short
very,
sword.
very nice and finely made.
Yeah, it was just nice. I had fine short sword of positive reinforcement. Is this one also a positive reinforcement one, or is this like an angry great sword?
Are you asking Zabilna that?
No, I'm asking the DM.
Oh, maybe then. I don't know. You gotta look.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back. I don't remember where that room was. Can we just say we haven't left yet. No.
It's right here.
Oh, we're right there. Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab a sword then real quick. I'm gonna go put this short sword back. I'm gonna go grab one of the great swords.
It is locked, though.
Is it locked? Oh, fuck.
I'm sure we know somebody who can open the door.
Yeah, Isabella, could you actually can you open the heart door without us switching the crown?
Without switching. Oh, the failsafe. All rooms currently are already open in my castle. If I, for whatever reason, am incapacitated, there is a unique locking mechanism to them, but not at the moment. There's not, because I'm here, thanks to you.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
But yeah, it was an effective failsafe. I'm gonna go grab a sword.
I'm
So you
looking
head
this
back into
fruit
the armory.
over.
You see a slew of weapons to pick from. You taking a great sword?
Yeah.
Okay, you pick that great sword up, and it starts talking in your mind immediately, and you hear it. Ah, excellent! Another wielder to swing me, and a strong grip at that.
Yeah. I'm new to great swords, but I'm getting better.
You're already
Nice to
going
meet
to do
you.
great. I can feel it.
Oh, perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. All right, and I go back to the group. Hell yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So cheers.
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 Cheers all around.
And I eat the fruit.
I'll like look at it and just kind of like
Then I throw it up immediately. I just eat the fruit.
kind of roll it in my fingers and I'll pop it in my mouth.
What do I roll?
Are you throwing
Yeah,
it up?
Eat it as
No,
well.
I mean,
Yeah. Are you finished? You started and
No.
eating it again.
No, just eating it.
Okay, in that case, Hoppy, I need a dexterity check from you. Larian, I need a dexterity or intelligence check. And Sal, a dexterity check.
Or I'll just do a dex.
Whatever your most powerful stat is.
Nice, Hop.
The
Well, that's
DC
not my
is
most powerful stat, so.
8, and it is. Your wisdom is decreased currently because you no longer have the orb.
Yeah, but it's 18 also.
Oh, well, never mind. Wisdom orb. Dex for you. You all succeed. All of you feel this immense power inside of you as you gain the equivalent of a level 4 boost. So, stats or feat.
I'm just gonna put mine right back into wisdom.
Hell yeah.
I didn't lose anything.
Thank you.
Gain.
Thank you again, Zabilla. We'll look at everybody and we'll definitely be better off.
I do hope you got
What
all
is
what you were
good?
looking for.
Actually, I might put them in Constitution.
That's
we don't
illegal.
die.
Make myself a little tougher. I could go the Richard route and just boost my dexterity and get 18 armor.
Dude, I got 20 ducks right now.
I could actually do that too. I don't want to give me that much to though. Alright, is there anything else
My
we need
initiative would be faster.
anything else we need to do here? I think we're good. I think
Well-
we've taken enough of this.
We wanted to go just find the unicorn
no.
real quick, right?
Yeah, right. Let's go check out. Probably. Zabilla, are there many places for where your sisters would have docked their flying vessels? We know there's the one room where you had your carriage, which, by the way, might need some repairs. The League of Malevolence kind of got to it.
Yes, there's much work to be done still, but if I had to imagine, with the type they were, you will find that they love to stay in the middle of the palace. Perhaps the upper level, lower level, I could not say.
I think I remember that. We saw all three of their flying machines at the top level.
We did. Let's go
I
back
think
to
so.
that one.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's
So
over there.
port is there, Jamie.
Yeah, box formation. Around
Box
Rick.
formation!
Form
So-
up box.
So if you guys aren't looking around while you're going, I will just take us directly there because we've been
Yeah.
there before.
Yeah,
You just
we've
wanna go
seen
there?
this place. I mean,
You
are
guys
there?
wanna go?
Is there like people out and about now? Is it different?
There are goblins out and about cleaning various areas.
Cool. We can nod to them respectfully.
Well, I want to ERP a goblin.
So you all head to the middle area on the upper floor. You get there through Well, I suppose you do the Baba Yaga puzzle again with the heads. And,
Yeah.
once you get there, you do see all 3 of those flying contraptions up there. Let me take you over. There we go. The one you're looking for is right in front of you.
I go up and I put the unicorn horn on it.
So you place the unicorn
Say his
horn.
name. Say his name.
What's his name?
Eladon.
Eldon.
On this wooden riding horse's head, and as soon as you do, it starts to glow and immediately attach itself to this wooden rocking horse. And within seconds, it almost pushes you back with the force that it just expands out. And you see an actual unicorn now standing in front of you.
Hey!
Yay. Eladon, we did it.
We did it!
It lets out a quick neigh and then says, "Oh, at last, I'm whole again. Oh, thank you. I've seen you all before. You couldn't have known, but oh, at last, I have to go back. My love is waiting."
Yeah, Winterbow is, she's at the Wayward Pool. Wayward Pond? Wayward, whatever. One of them.
Also, that Jabberwocky's dead, so you don't have to worry about him.
Yeah.
A fortuitous day.
Should be safe.
Is there anything I can give you in return?
You got a wish? You got another wish in there for us?
It has no wishes. No wishes. This thing is fairly strong. It has legendary actions. This thing's pretty big deal.
Do we need to ride out of here?
Well,
Yeah,
and
actually,
I
do we
look
need
down
to
at
do
I look down at my crystal, and you just see my eyes like flash for a second. No, it seems like one's coming.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is your crystal still broken?
Well, at least a ride for me, yes.
Can
Copy.
the unicorn repair your crystal?
As your crystal flashes a couple of times, you then see a small rift just form above the palm of your hand,
Oh.
but under this crystal. And within 1 second, just whoop, it just falls into that empty hole in your palm and vanish.
What? What?
Is that supposed to happen?
What? No! Where'd it go? Oh shit!
So do we
Oh,
need to ride
shit.
out of here?
Oh, I am in so much shit. No, we need to go outside now. And I start like frantically trying to remember my way out. So I just start running up and down stairs. You just see
Yeah,
me running
well,
back and forth.
Yeah, we flew out of
Which
here.
way is it?
We flew out of here before, Poppy. We do need a way out of here.
If
I
a
think
way out is
so.
all you seek, I could take all of you.
Do you have any
Yeah,
cool
that sounds
items?
great.
I don't have any items on me.
Okay.
I guess just take us to the.
Shit.
Should we stay here, Poppy? Where do you need to go?
We need to go out. We need to go outside. We need to get.
Just out of the
Yeah.
castle, right? All right. Well, just
Yeah.
take us back out to the front of the castle, I guess. Then, if you could.
All right then. Please stay still. And the Eladon lowers his head a little bit and aims his horn at each of you. And every time he points his horn directly at you, you get a white shimmering aura enveloping your body. And then you see Eladon lift off the ground like he's levitating, and all of you lift with him, Julian included, because Julian is with you guys. Eladon will then fly out into the opening created from a blast in the past, out above this storm, and ride towards the courtyard. And I'm going to just warp y'all out there.
He's like schnozberries.
Schnozberries.
Damn, Poppy just got banished from her home.
Feels bad, man.
It feels great.
Feels really bad. What do you mean it feels great? Fuck you.
There you He lands with all of you safely in the courtyard, and then takes a couple steps back and says, "I am glad I could do something for you, but I must be going. May you be safe in your travels, and thank you again."
You as
Yes,
well.
yes.
Give our best to Winterbow for us. Winterbow. Sorry, I don't know names.
"I don't think that's her name," he says as he flies off.
I will.
Man, Aladon forgot the name of his girlfriend. That's weird.
Oh, Winterbow was the, wait. Was the centaur.
I'm just frantically running around in circles looking up in the sky.
Where's Hard Ride at?
Oh my god. I'm in so much trouble. I'm like freaking out.
Morna. Give our regards to Morna.
Lamorna, that's correct.
Winterbow.
I searched unicorn and I didn't read carefully. Both told us about the Wayward Pool, I think.
Hoppy, you can see something up in the sky now in the distance. Looks like it's starting to descend this direction. It's a balloon of some sort.
My little yeah, I pull out my little opera glasses and look up.
It looks very familiar, actually, as it starts descending down towards you. Looks like it's about 5 minutes out, though. So if you all have anything else you'd like to do or say, now's the time.
Well, I don't think you're coming with us, Julian. You had somewhere to go, right? You'll be able to get there?
There is a place in Thither I needed to visit to make sure of something for someone. I'll be able to get there. Don't worry about me. If I made it this far, I can make it there on my own. Are you... And he looks towards Hoppy for a moment, and then up to where she's looking. Are you all taking that balloon?
I'm just frantically, I'm ignoring everything. My full attention is on the Zeppelin coming this way.
I look at Hoppy and then Rain and Sal and yeah. I think
I'm
I guess so.
Doing one of these now.
She's not the easiest to understand, but
It's coming this way.
we're a group now, so
It's gonna land right here.
We'll figure it out. She just lost her crystal. She needs help.
Oh my
figure
god, they
something
better
out.
not take off without me.
Do you know what that
Not
balloon
again.
is? Do you know what she's talking about?
I have no idea, but she seems to know something about it. He just looks back at her running in circles on the ground.
Well, it sure does look interesting. So, yeah, I'll be going there. Good luck with who you need to go see. Julian, it was glad to run into you again. I'm glad you're not dead.
I am as well. And I hope you all stay safe. Sorry for it. He looks around. He looks towards Rain and Sal. Sorry for trying to kill you again. I hope I've showed some sort of repentance thus far, but whatever you do next, keep your wits about you, and hopefully you don't run into any more things like me trying to kill you like that.
You almost succeeded.
You weren't too bad. And I kind of give him like a punch on the arm, like a soft one.
Thanks, Rain.
You were definitely a big help in the final fights.
All right. I think I'm going to go see about climbing that vine. Looked like it was a way down, right?
I think so. Good luck, Julian.
Bye, Julian.
Safe in your
Golden boy.
travels.
He gives a wave as he's walking away. And Julian heads out.
I'm just gonna watch Hoppy run around.
Frantically.
Rain, Sal, is there any final things you need to do, or are you guys y'all just watching the balloon?
I'm just watching the balloon.
I don't remember if I ever
It
put the cape on,
looks-
so I'm putting his cape on. I'm wearing
It looks
Julian's
like
cape.
a small not a rowboat, but a small wooden boat underneath this giant balloon. And it's about to land in the middle courtyard.
That
Right
balloon
in this
descends
middle
close
circle?
enough. Oh, sorry, what's that?
I just said right in this middle of this like circle of rocks.
Yep.
Okay.
This balloon just starts descending to where it's almost right in front of you, Hoppy, and you are met with this very familiar face leaning over the edge of it as you see, I believe it's your sister peering over, yelling down towards you, almost like she wants to just jump out of this thing and run towards you and embrace you.
I wave up and I go, "About time, about time!"
She starts
You know
to
those
yell
people?
back at you as the balloon lands. But I'm afraid those characters need to be introduced in another time, in another place, because that's where we're going to conclude The Wild Beyond the Witchlight. That's
Let's
it.
go.
We won.
We did it. We won. We saved
Well,
the world.
No one died.
We saved
me and Larry
Azeroth.
won.
True.
Richard and Baka lost.
You guys like have one.
What do you mean I lost?
That was the conclusion of this campaign, yo, and also a potential setup for the future of your characters, if you're going with Hoppy, that is. You all have gained a good wish, by the way. That was a good way to work around it. I wasn't going to let y'all ask for, like, just a feat or levels. We didn't work that way. But Rain came up with a clever way to do it, which came with a potential consequence with a low chance, but we've seen 1s and 2s before, right?
I got DM brain, bud.
It's good.
Yeah, it was good. I had dumb brain and I was like, I don't know, just touch us.
I want to be strong.
I want to be touched.
I want to be pure.
I know a guy that do that for free, Xander.
I gotta be pure.
So I guess, yeah, all of you guys and your current characters are ready to progress towards whatever comes next. I think we have a few things in mind for that. We have Mr. Rain, Mr. Rick Ross, and his Land of Ross thing coming up. I don't know. How ready are you for that? Could I be like, all right, let's go right now, and we just hopped over to it?
I haven't used the website with players, but I mean, we technically could.
Okay, I'm not telling you to do that. I was just
I
curious.
don't think we should do that. I have everything set up for the first act of it, which might take like 2 or 3 weeks. Like, that's ready to go now, and I probably need a couple day or two to get the final 2 acts set up. It's gonna be a quick one shot for us. Is what will take people maybe like a couple
It's gonna be
weeks
like
to
a month.
finish.
It's like
Might be a
3 or
couple
4
months.
sessions is a one shot for us. I know.
Yeah,
We've been through a
for
couple.
us. It's gonna probably be a couple months, maybe like 2 to 3 months. Get some history about what happened to the Ross family. It is actually canon to the current story that's going on right now, but not too much canon. So if someone came in and watched from the beginning, they would, with no understanding what's going on, they would be able to get into it right away. And it's a much more, I mean, I know we're pretty lighthearted as it is, but it's very much a goofy, lighthearted campaign. There's not really serious decisions to make, and if someone makes the wrong decision, there are mess ups with it, but goofy mess ups, nothing too severe. Like, no one's gonna, if you make the wrong decision, your head's not gonna come off. You know, you might be shooting string out of your ass or something. Yeah, something silly.
String out your
Fantastic.
ass. All right.
Spoilers.
Yeah, no, I'm right now. Yeah, no, the fights are all set up. The script is essentially set up. I just gotta figure out how to incorporate it. There's like 3 more maps that are already made, but I have to incorporate it. We're going to be using Roll20 this time, which is new for all of us besides Jamie. So we're gonna give it a shot. And if it stinks, it stinks, and if it's good, it's good. But
That
yeah,
sounds alright.
it should be fun, lighthearted campaign. A lot of inside jokes amongst us, but we'll try to explain it as we go. Yeah, we'll stream it, see how it goes, and if it becomes very popular and I get signed by Matt Mercer's company, you know, fuck you, Sal.
I think I actually like that a lot. That is awesome that you're wanting to DM that, because I feel like if everyone DMs once, it expands just the way you look at stuff so much harder. And I think
Yeah.
you're not the only one thinking like that as well. I think we got another person who's interested in pursuing that path, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm making a whole homebrew too. I'm making a hub world.
Hoppy has fallen in love with her character's world. So we had a conversation a while back where she was like just working on a character. And then I started asking her these questions. These like, well, where are you from? Why is it this way? What's it like there? How many people are there? Does it have a government? Are there different biomes of it? And then she went wild with it.
I got a whole map and everything like already planned out.
How long do you think until we maybe could see some of that as players?
Well, it's a lot of maps. So I counted the initial as 15 maps, or not maps, but 15 different biomes. So that's
15.
a whole bunch of mini maps I have to make inside those maps. Yeah.
It would say to be determined then, right?
It's not going to be all at once. You're not going to see them all at once. It's going to be in segments.
Cool. All right.
2025.
Yeah, 2025. There you go.
Like different characters from our different campaigns will see different parts of the hub world.
Okay. Well, I'm excited to
Who
see what
knows?
that
Maybe
looks like
we'll
too.
see each other.
Oh, maybe. I'm open. I don't know what I'm going to do during any of this. I'm just going to have fun with it. I already told Mr. Rain what I'm doing in his. This is very basic
all
concept.
cool with it.
Yeah, you would be a player next time we continue these characters. We're going to Lost.
That's
True.
Jamie's gonna be a character.
I guess I'll be
I'll
just
be
streaming it from
the-
my
yeah.
perspective, unless you got some plans there, Mr. Rick.
Yeah, no, I think I mean we could discuss this. I mean, I guess now's the time. I could be you. I mean, you can do the stream setup, and there's not really mysteries when it comes to like, like, oh, this area is black, we have to go explore it, right?
Yeah.
Just to give the viewers context, it's gonna be like a tournament arc. I've always like fallen in love with like, like the Dragon Ball Z like tournament, fucking,
Show.
like any kind of anime, like when there's like, there's two people fighting and they're going at each other. I always like love that. So that's what the campaign's based off. It's going to be a tournament with the undertone, which depending on how the user's characters are, the player characters are, they might be able to discover it right away about the conspiracy going on, or why they fall
the
into
hidden
it.
subplot going on
Mhm.
behind the tournament. No, I know what you mean.
Yeah, can't never be easy. No one, there's always something underneath.
Yo, I just need that sponsorship, man. I'm gonna make so much money.
Well, look forward to that sooner than later. The Ross adventure will be coming up soon. I don't know specifically when, but we'll find out probably after this and make some announcement. But yeah, that was Witchlight, guys. Good job, and I guess I should give all of y'all each a final thing to say before we bounce on our very last Witchlight outro. So let's go around the table here.
Ken already did mine.
Well, this is more Witchlight specific. So, Rick, Rain D. Ross, also Rick D. Ross. What are your thoughts overall?
I was pretty pissed when my original character died.
I could tell that session, and I could honestly tell.
It was my first D&D character ever, and I know we only did like kind of some minor adventures beforehand, but I was actually a little bit upset about that, but it's cool. I got to try a different character, and the Rain character, I'm not trying to go too long, but the Rain character was actually completely randomized. I was like pissed off at Jamie because I died to a tree, and so I got into Discord and I was like, guys, we're just gonna randomly make someone. So all the traits, the characteristics of Rain, all random number generator from Google, and I actually like how the character turned out.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like because my personality is Rick as it is, so it kind of started going back towards that, but for the most part, I mean, I think Jamie did an excellent job of the campaign. It was a lot of fun. D&D Beyond is a great website. Use it, support
Wet
them.
flavor.
They took all my money. Let them take all your money too.
All right. Hoppy, also known as Baka. What are your thoughts?
I actually thought it was hilarious that both me and Rick died to a tree.
A 180, huh? Okay.
I didn't expect that character to live long at all, and it lived way past its due date. But yeah, now I have Hoppy and a whole hub world that I'm building and campaign, and maybe you'll get to know more about her and this giant turtle she lived on.
Spoilers.
Okay.
Dragon turtle.
Sal, what are your Witchlight thoughts? You've done this for a year and a couple months. Where's your mind at with all this?
Part of me is happy that it's over, but another part of me is like very disappointed that it's over. I'm excited to get into something new, but I think like Rick said, Sal has been mostly an embodiment of myself.
Yep.
Pretty reserved, quiet.
Maybe we should have had you be killed and forced to do a rain move. We got out of
Yeah.
it.
Don't worry, it'll be a little different. In the House of Ross and Spelljammer.
You're gonna go a completely different style, huh?
Yep, House of Ross. I'm gonna be playing Bojack.
Bojack.
He's a half orc barbarian.
All right.
I love him already.
Bojack. All right.
Poshak.
Poshak. Okay.
Yes. And then
Don't Google what it means.
You know everyone's gonna know.
Yeah.
You put it out there.
And then in Spelljammer, I'm gonna be playing. I don't have a voice for him yet, but I'm gonna be playing Salazar Saltwind.
Pretty good.
Sounds so much. Just call her no Saladin.
It's just gonna be Sal every fucking time now. Every time.
Salad our
Salad.
Salazar Saltwind? That's good.
Yeah,
Salazar
Salazar
Saltwind.
Wait,
That's
I
good
didn't
name,
know
though.
we were introducing our characters.
Guys,
Shit, I'm
more
gonna
focused on the Witchlight. That was just a side.
No, I know. Yeah, that was just a
I'm not.
But, yeah, no. Kudos to you, Jamie. It was a good campaign. I had
Thanks,
fun.
buddy.
The first time I played D&D, so.
All right.
What?
This is his first time doing a full
we
campaign.
We did the one shots that kind of led into this, so. But yeah.
I think it was the Wolves of Weldon and a Wild Sheep Chase we started off with, and maybe one that involved some undead. I don't. That may have been with Dragos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought. Yeah.
No,
okay.
we did
I
one
thought
with
you guys had done
Dragos.
a lot of D&D in that, as that group. I
And then
didn't realize there were
we fought some goblins.
That's right.
And then-
at an end.
There might be a chance that
Someone killed a goblin and we retconned.
So, Sal, this was also your first full campaign.
Yep.
Hey, we won. We're the noobs. We fucking won. Let's fucking
yeah.
go.
there might be a
I mean,
chance.
Jamie probably threw us a bone or two here and
Yeah,
there.
but I mean, we also didn't die with those two.
Yeah,
Whoa!
I got close, but
And I got to close to box saving.
Did you miss the part where I said I was meant to die?
Yeah.
Larian,
Well, you meant to die so that I could live.
also known as Larian. I've only ever known you as Larian.
Or Larry.
How do you feel about all this
Larry.
Witchlight stuff that we've done?
You know, I've grown to the name Larry, even though I still kind of makes me feel a little weird, but that's okay. It was nice meeting friends. My first D&D campaign at all. It was a lot of fun. I want more D&D. Give me more D&D.
You were a fan of D&D before this, though, right? I think you watched a lot of it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I did.
That's
So I'm not like. So I knew some stuff. I feel like I wasn't completely lost in the dark, but I definitely felt lost in the dark.
It's a bit of a learning curve at the start. It starts always the rockiest for everyone, even experienced people, because it's a whole dynamic. And actually, I'm gonna go into my part now and give you my thoughts on Witchlight. the beginnings are always rocky. You know, there's always a group dynamic to worry about. And in y'all's case, it sort of came together a lot quicker because you all know each other very well. And me a good bit as well. Probably not as much as Kim, but I'd say a good chunk. I would say it has been incredible having you guys as players. Not only for your group dynamic, just how much you guys get into it, how much you look forward to doing things, how much you're actually interested in things going on. Deeming this has been great. Witchlight has been a campaign I would have never done in a million years because I like cool, dark, brooding, blood, war. You know what I'm about.
You like
know
fairies and Moogles dressed up as fairies, we know.
Hell yeah.
But
You
I
remember who
thought.
suggested Witchlight?
I know. I was about to say. I believe Sal, you recommended Witchlight, and I thought for a moment, and I thought, okay, Kim's gonna be playing, Rick's gonna be involved. He's goofy. Sal recommended it, and then I need another, and I don't know who to get. So I gotta. Okay, I know Zama likes the stuff, and I know he kind of likes the stuff I like. So this might be a little weird for him, but let's try. And I was like, you know what? Let's do this Witchlight thing. It's D&D. It'll have some cool stuff in it.
I did have apprehensions about a few, and I was like, Feywild? I was like, I don't know.
It's like fairies. Come on now. What are we doing? That's how I felt initially. Not gonna lie. At
Carnival?
all.
What?
But it was actually a lot of fun. Even the goofy carnival shit when you guys were just walking around and, hey, I want to race on fucking snails now. Okay, let's go ride snails. I mean, it had a lot of stuff ready for it. Wait, say what?
The snail racing was just the other day. We wanted to race on the snails again. The snail racing was fun.
It was fun.
I won. Oh, excuse me. Baka won.
I thought it was
Yeah, I fell off like real early.
No. I clearly won. No,
It was definitely a tie.
Clearly I won.
Well, you didn't lose.
That's true. You didn't lose. One of you got thrown off.
True, I didn't lose.
Like when you got thrown off.
Tie. I have it in my notes. Therefore, it's true.
I won. I definitely won.
When
Writing history.
The way I do a lot of these campaigns, I prepare in the future a decent bit just because I don't want any large surprises on my end. Like if you're interacting with someone in chapter 1 and they appear back in chapter 3, I really need to know about it or else things get a little weird. It was around halfway through chapter 2. I knew Zabilna's state and what was up with her, but I did not know anything about the Igwilf stuff. And when I found that out, it blew my mind. I was like, that's Tasha's cauldron. That's the Witch Queen. Just that huge lore bomb on me just made this that much more awesome. That character you guys dealt with is like, I don't know if you know the name Mordenkainen, but it's like way up there on the wizard chart. Like they're pals essentially. That is the level of strength they have up there. So I was really excited for you guys to make it up that point and then see her in her actual Igwilf state. That was so hype.
But scary.
Yeah, it's very scary too, because a lot of this has been, Feywild stuff with a little bit of that, what's it called? That fairy tales, but they're really dark. Is that called Grimdark? It's not Grimdark.
Yeah, Grimtales.
Yeah.
Grimtales, yeah. It had a little bit of that chiseled in there, but then you have this.
I love Grimtales.
The fairy godmother is like this other persona of darkness, and there's that bit I was looking for.
It's a horrible thing, yeah.
Yeah, I just thought that was awesome. But overall, it was a lot of fun. And I don't think it's just because of the campaign. I think it's because of y'all. So I appreciate that. I'm really glad I got to do this for y'all.
No, you're breathtaking.
I don't really have anything else besides that. So unless y'all have anything you want to add on, I'm going to get us out of here. Any final words?
More D&D.
More D&D.
More D&D.
All right,
Okay.
let's start the next campaign now. Let me pull up my
My
script.
character's not even finished.
I got
Bro, my name is Portal.
I got the PDF ready. I'm already at like 20 pages deep, boys.
Well,
I still gotta give Tortle a handler.
Oh yeah, we.
I guess I'll go ahead and just give out some final closing statements then to everybody else who's been with us here and there in the past and the now, whenever it may be. Thank you for watching this. We've been streaming this for over a year. Been streaming other campaigns over a year, uploading episodes of this every time we do it. And if you're seeing this right now, after this last 20 minutes of us just goofing off talking about how much fun we've had, well, that must mean you must like this kind of. So I appreciate that. And I'm thankful that you have been along for the ride. this ain't the end by far. This group right here, all of this, the cameras might be positioned a bit different because I won't be DMing. Well, I will for Spelljammer because that's coming up, in a bit. I'm not gonna say when, but TBD. But we'll still be rolling on this on D&D 5e for a long time to come. So if you want to see more of this stuff, you know where to find it. Right where you're watching right now. Yeah, I guess. Man, I don't want to go on be long-winded about it, but God, I kind of just don't want to close out because like this is it, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just
no more carnival.
yeah, it's just I don't know.
But it's not the end of these characters either, so.
That's true. We've set y'all up a good bit for some future stuff, for high-level stuff at that, which we've never actually. I think the highest we've ever had in a campaign is 12, and if you guys are doing anything like Hoppy in your world, I imagine we're going beyond that. So
There's some scary stuff up there.
good. I love scary stuff. I love horrifying, dark, scary stuff. Perfect.
We finished what we
Everything
were 8, right?
seems like
Yeah,
a nice utopia, but is it?
8.5 now with this extra
It's good intrigue.
fruit, wish fruit.
A little bit more power from that fruit.
You're
Okay.
gonna need that.
Okay, I'm gonna stop goofing around now. All right, we're everybody. Again, thanks for watching and being a part of Witchlight, and we'll see you around. Have a good one.
Bye.
Hey, have a good night.
Bye.